Jesus, guys, it's been a minute, and I know that I just have not been motivated to do car stuff, and I haven't touched these cars or this car in a very long time. I haven't washed it since probably last year. I don't even know, but yeah, you can just tell by that. So yeah, it's been a while. Sorry about that, guys. Just been riding dirt bikes and mountain biking a lot. I got a new mountain bike. I can show you guys later. So that's kind of all I've been doing. I haven't done anything with the cars. Just been driving the 20th. Got a roof or a bike rack attachment to my roof rack. I've had the roof rack, but going to go see a friend today and pick up some parts for this car, which I will show you when I get there. But I think I'm just gonna try to start vlogging, maybe doing some car stuff. But that's kind of what I want to do, and I need to wash this car because just look how dirty it is. It is neglected. RIP. The birds have just been going crazy on this. But yeah, I got a OEM bike rack attachment, which is pretty sick for this car. So I can drop a picture of what it looks like with my bike on top. But yeah, gonna go drive to my friend's house. He's parting out his TT, and he has some stuff that I want to get for the car. So got the daily out. But yeah, I'm gonna go drive up there real quick, show some stuff around, and then pick up some parts, and I'll show you what I'm getting. So I will catch you when I get there. Bravi.
Welcome to my absolute shit show garage. the dream car, which never was. Yeah.
Can you tell me like a little backstory on this?
Yeah, I mean, I bought this car salvage at auction, completely bone stock. Bought it under runs and drives condition. Right, naturally it shows up not running. Fucking, I thought it was a TT 225 at first too. That was the big shock, because when the guy pulls up in the middle of the night and I'm trying to put it in 6th gear to check, I'm like, fuck, did I get scammed? Because, you know, it only goes in 5th gear. I'm like, is this a front wheel drive car? No. TT 180Q, natural, you know, from the factory. To the bare minimum to, you know, get it running. AWP engine. Man, where did it all go wrong?
So, would you recommend a KO4 swap?
No, absolutely not. No, because come take a look.
All right, let's take a look.
So I've had a 24 valve VRT before.
Oh,
and with the way the 180 engine sits behind, closer to the firewall, you have very little to no access with the turbo lines with that exhaust manifold design. Terrible decision. I wish I just went with like an aftermarket, you know, GT30 frame turbo. Also charge pipes, that's a problem. You're going to need to get some kind of like custom fabrication for charge pipes. I was able to make it work with some kind of hoopty, you know, eBay front mount kit and just a longer silicone coupler, but you know, that's a problem you run into. Really not an issue if you're front wheel drive. It's really just the 4Motion stuff because parts are so rare. But yeah, this is a shit engine I bought off the marketplace. That's also what was the final straw for this thing. You know, dude said, you know, built 180, been sitting for 10 years. That's the issue, because the head gasket blew after like 10 minutes of life with this car idling once it got up to temp.
I gotta pause real quick. I don't think this motor ever went above like 4K.
It didn't.
Yeah, I don't think it ever went.
No, I mean, I had all the brake-in oil, all good, and then, you know, it starts running with a rough cylinder misfire, right? I diagnose everything externally, fuel, spark, ignition, wiring, all the above, and I rule it down to just the internals. And then sure enough, when I pull the oil, it's just the forbidden slushy, you know, the forbidden milkshake.
It looks like a great color.
Oh, and you know, manual boost gauge is able to tell me, you know, with the way the vacuum was all around.
That's true.
Yeah, head gasket's just done for. So yeah, I'm just gonna separate it out as is.
That's why you never trust someone when they say, I did the work myself. 9 times out of 10, no one knows how to build anything.
I wonder if it was just, you know, an old head gasket, like one of those paper ones. I haven't pulled it, so I'll take a look when it comes off. But yeah, this car was, you know, supposed to be a full max effort build. Check out the inside.
Yeah, almost a race car.
For these plastic windows from the
He said he loved these.
Yeah.
Right, you love these?
Yeah, they're cool. I mean, fit's kind of like shit, but to be expected, right?
That's like NASCAR.
I mean,
Oh yeah.
yeah, really,
Oh, sorry.
all good.
My bad.
Really cool as is, but it doesn't fit up here, so there's some play, right? I had some air damming to keep it kind of pushed up there. It was a bit better than this before. But you know, again, when I bought this car, runs and drives naturally. The power
OMP seats. Yeah, you gotta love it. Oh, that is a great sign. Clutch pedal all the way to the floor.
Well, that's with, you know, everything taken apart. But yeah, it was a nice seating position too.
Yeah, it was.
You know,
He got me on this bandwagon for these seats.
Yeah, they're for a good deal. I think OMP in general, just letting them go.
Shout out OG Racing.
Yeah, they had them on sale. Solid deal for those.
This was like a 70% built, like almost on the track. He got a BYC wing.
The whole thing was like ready to go, and then just once it was time to actually drive the car.
I did offer to do this head gasket, and he said, "I hate 180s," and I said, "I don't blame him. I hate this thing sometimes."
Doing a head gasket on this car with the turbo, really, if it was NA, maybe. Yeah. Maybe. But also, I mean, all builds like this come to their end. They need to get parted out, and you know, gotta tackle it one day or another. Yeah. So just part ways with it now.
That's fair.
Yeah, fucking. Also, Mark 1 Audi TT issues. The bushings on these C's so bad that the whole wiper arm motor, I don't know if you can see in there, the whole thing shakes. Yeah, with the way the motor is mounted in there, it's flexing the tabs it's mounted to, and literally sheared the arms off. Sledgehammer to this would not come off at all whatsoever. So that's another lovely Mark 1.
Take this thing to the dump.
Oh yeah, oh it's going to the dump. It is. I'm gonna drop it on some 4x4s, 8 foot long, get a guy with a flatbed to come up here, drag it up his bed, and kiss it goodbye.
I don't think I've
kiss it.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever bought a brand new part for my 20th or R in a very long time. Usually I just let him buy the part first, and then I buy it off of him. So that's what I'm just doing right now. Damn.
Get that discount.
Yeah. Family and friends discount. What am I buying?
Yeah, so you're getting
some rotors.
Mark 4 R rotor set. Again, this car also was a Mark 4 R brake.
Yeah, he had R stuff on there. Gonna get some rotors, rear stainless steel lines.
Yep,
because I don't have those.
Little mid piece too. Just complete that full line set.
Yep. And then oh yeah, brake ducts.
Yeah, brake ducts.
OEM. Obviously not for a Mark 4, but
plug and play fit though.
Plug and play, yeah, for an Audi.
What's the Volkswagen Audi sophisticated term for these?
VAG.
Fasteners.
Fastener. I don't know.
No, they call them something else, but they're just cable ties.
Yeah, they're heavy duty though, so it'll be alright. Let's go. This should be this should fix a lot of my braking problems and not allow the front calipers to get to like 1,000,000 degrees. So
yeah,
I'm gonna Venmo this guy some money, and then I'll probably be back and just buy some other shit off him too. Honestly.
Back to the junkyard.
Yeah.
Got good injectors on the floor there.
Yeah, you know how it be.
I think.
Wait,
I don't know if this works on the Mark 4 Golf platform. I don't know. They're branded only.
I should buy this too. I've shot this power. I've shot that off the block twice on my yellow car.
Look at that, it's got the AN bung on it too.
Oh yeah.
But the factory hose just clamps right on there, no issue. I just squeezed the factory rubber hose right over that, and it was no problem. Well, you got a good belt tensioner there, alternator, charge pipes, some belts. I mean, fuck, I got fresh belts even. These are still fine, good to go. They're basically new. No kidding.
Jesus.
Clutch,
part outs. Gotta love it. But yeah, I'm gonna buy this, and then they're just gonna sit because I need to pull the trans on the R and do the power steering ride. So I'll pick this video up when I get home, and show you guys what I need to do. But I will catch you there. All right, back to the crib, and yeah, I didn't even show what I got yet, but very cool. OEM, like I said, these are Audi brake ducts that can just bolt up to the control arm. So I gotta figure out which way they go, but I would assume this would be on this side. Yeah, that makes sense. So it scoops the air, hits the rotor, and brake cooling. So I don't have to do any manual or create anything to do brake ducting with actual hoses or anything like that. So that's pretty cool. And supposedly, I'm pretty sure these just bolt in right up to the control arm with the zip ties, and we'll be good to go. So that's gonna be sick, because as you know, cooling was kind of an issue, but not so much of an issue. They were still fine, but they definitely got way too hot for what they were, because melted the paint off of them, but I don't think the guy used correct paint. But yeah, they got hot. I've shown them on the past videos before. But what I'm also hyped about is I got rear stainless steel lines now, which that should be a good little upgrade, because the rear are just stock, and then obviously the front have the stainless for the Porsche brakes. But now I'll have stainless full all the way around, and then the front brake ducts. And then I got rotors from him as well. They're just slotted, which front and rear, which what I have on there now is just full solid, just OEM stuff. So that should be kind of a good upgrade. I'm only worried that these solid stuff will eat away the pads, but yet again, it's a race car, so you're gonna go through pads. So I'm not sweating it. And also debating, I have the Hawk DTC 60s on there right now, which they were fine. I had no problem. But yet again, like towards the end, they were getting kind of weird. The pedal was getting a little funky, but obviously that was at the end of the track day. So I think with the cooling and all that, they should be fine. But I may just upgrade to the Hawk DTC 70s, but we'll see. So that's pretty cool. I just need to get more brake fluid. This is what I was running on the track, just Multiple 660. Didn't have any problems, so was good out there. And then what I have to do now is I got to order a throwout bearing or slave cylinder, and then the seal that goes in between for the shaft that goes into the crank. I don't know if I have a trans out here. I have a synchro trans, but other O2M is in the back. But I think that's what's leaking, because there's a little bit leakage under the trans and nowhere else. So I think that's what it is. And while I'm in there, I'm just going to do a metal throwout bearing, because I have a plastic one in there. So I think that would just be better too. And then what really sucks is I got to replace the power steering rack, because it's leaking out of the passenger side, and it's leaking out of the seals, and it's just pooling on top of the control arm. So it just leaks out in 2 seconds. So got to replace that. So I said, if I'm pulling all that, the control arm or the subframe to do the power steering rack, I'm just going to do everything with the trans and all that BS and get it done. So lucky enough, at my dad's work, they did a rack on R32 and he kept it. The guy said he just wanted to refresh. So I'm praying that it's good, but I would assume it's good. So I'm just going to clean that up and we can throw that in. So that's kind of all I have to do for track prep at the moment. I just haven't done anything with the cars, and I want to get back into that. So buying this stuff off my boy will get me motivated to get some stuff rolling. But yeah, just simple flushes and all that for the engine and trans, and she'll be good to go. I'm excited to put all this on, because it should be a little bit more aggressive with the braking, because it'll be cooler and I won't have any problems with that. But yeah, like I mentioned, this is my bike. Got a Trek Roscoe 8. Got it for a really good deal from the Trek store down the street, so I'm hyped. That's all I've been doing. It's just riding mountain bikes and pitters. Got some handlebar upgrade. But yeah, just been doing a bunch of bike stuff. But I want to get back into the car stuff, and I'm like kind of mad that I didn't do the throwout bearing and all that stuff earlier when it was cooler out, and now it's getting hotter. But you know, it is what it is. We'll get it done. But yeah, hope you guys liked the video. I don't know, I might do some more vlog stuff like this, and just keep the channel alive, because I know it's been a little bit since I've posted, and I want to get back into it. But yeah, hope you like and subscribe. Comment down below what you want to see. I'll get this stuff going soon, and I will catch you on the next one. Peace.